So we got movies this time, and these were really good. I watched this was a 2 disc set. I didn't watch this one yet. I watched the original Pet Cemetery, and then I watched A Simple Favor. This one I got because Anna's in it. Because I was on an Anna Kendrick kick, but whatever. So the cult classic Pet Cemetery from '89, 30 years old this year. Woot! That was really good. It still holds up as the best horror film that I've enjoyed from my childhood, and by far one of the more darker aspects of Stephen King's work. And A Simple Favor is directed by everybody. Some people don't like this dude, but it's by Paul Feig, who did 2016's Ghostbusters reboot, which I also love, and you can watch that review on the playlist. So both of these are phenomenal. Let's get into Stephen King before I do A Simple Favor. This I love because Stephen King, I would say he started the trend from my generation. He started the trend of, appearing in his own films and whatnot, just little tiny ass roles and whatnot. Now I know Stan Lee did it before him, so I guess it was like a copycat thing. But when Stan Lee did it in the Marvel films, it was organic and it was fun. It was always funny. It was something to look forward to. And with Stephen King, when he does a role, it's organic and it's natural. It's not forced. He's just there. And most people don't know what he looks like. That's the fun part. Like, for the longest time, even Quentin Tarantino does it with his films. He puts himself into them. I didn't know who Quentin Tarantino was at the time. And then I was like, oh, that's him? Like, he plays so damn good. Like, he's so natural. And I love that. That's the one thing I love. That's one thing I look forward to in a Stephen King movie is when, or a miniseries, he put himself into it and it was really good. As for Pet Cemetery, the film, like, this is phenomenal. It's dark, it's disturbing, it's creepy, and it really hits home. If you've lost a pet, or you lost somebody to drunk driver, or bad roads and whatever, you know what I'm talking about. If you're into the supernatural shit, you'll love this. If you've never seen this, I will be very surprised, because I know there might be some people out there that don't like Stephen King's work, which is very rare, because Stephen King is one of the masters of horror, next to H.P. Lovecraft and whatnot. H.P. Lovecraft is basically the godfather of horror, and then there are the sons and followers that came after him and whatnot. But for Pet Cemetery, this was really good. I mean, it was really good shit. Like, and it's open up, motherfucker. It is the special collector's edition, which it only has a few featurettes, which isn't much. I thought there'd be like lost footage or something. It's got commentary by the director, Mary Lambert. It's got territory, the characters, filming, and it's a widescreen. There's the languages and all that good stuff. So I haven't watched the sequel yet. I know some people didn't like the sequel, and that's okay, but I'll watch it and figure it out. So for Pet Cemetery, like, it's phenomenal, it's iconic, it's a cult classic. It has, it's everything you could want in a horror film. If you're into like the basics of a horror film, this is, it's what you want. It's for you. It's good shit. It's awesome. Now for A Simple Favor. Move it, Stephen King. This actually surprised the shit out of me. Like, I was 15 minutes in, I was laughing my ass off, because it lures you in really good, and keeps you going. This came out last year. It's got Anna Kendrick, Blake Lively, uh, Henry Golding, Andrew Rannells, and that's it. But this is really good though. This is funny. It's a plot twist murder mystery kind of. Yeah, that's what it is. And it really evolves as you watch it, and it's something to really enjoy. It's a funny ass movie. It's darkly funny. I'm surprised Paul has such a dark, humorous side. I didn't think he'd had that because, you know, I I'm not really biased against any directors or writers. When I watch a movie, I look for it to be, um, I want it to have a good plot, a good setup, great cast, keeps me interested, goes above and beyond and whatnot. Just keeps me, intrigued and shit. Because there are some movies that just really sucked and weren't that good. Like Knowing, that had me hooked, start to finish. Well, no, actually, start to the aliens showing up. Sorry about that spoiler, but that really pissed me the fuck off. I was like, really? Like, fucking you? Whatever. Anyway, this is dark and funny, which is a great combination for me because I like dark and funny. And when you blend it together perfectly, it comes out. It depends on who does it, but it comes out any which way. It can come out bad and come out good. This phenomenal. I am gonna own this down the road because shit, I love Anna Kendrick. Blake Lively, not too big on her. Not, I don't know. She's okay. She's funny as hell in this, but she's not one of my favorite actresses. Um, I would love to see Anna do a site. I'd love to see her do uh Harley Quinn. Actually, I know it sounds so strange saying that, but if you watch the movie Mr. Right with her and Sam Rockwell, you'll see exactly what I mean. Because that movie is basically, it could be seen as a one-off origin story of Joker and Harley in a sense, even though it's not DC based, but it's still funny as hell, and it feels like that because they both of them have excellent chemistry in that movie. I fucking love that movie. I watched it because Anna was in it, and then I really got absorbed into it because it just I couldn't stop laughing watching that shit. It was so fucking good. So for both of these films, you know, high marks on them. They're phenomenal plot, characters, story, premise, all that good shit. Straight up nine because it's iconic as hell, and it uses the less is more strategy, which is it's something that everybody sticks with, which is kind of annoying, but it does help. I'm the type of person that when I do my work, I go with more is less because I want everything out in the open. This went with the full on more is less strategy, so you got everything and explained and all that. There's also an alternate ending for this, which was kind of funny. But, and there's also, that's where I forgot to do the special features. There's audio commentaries, 6 featurettes, a gag reel, deleted scenes, and a flash mob. The flash mob, that's the alternate ending. Um, so, yeah. I can see why a lot of that stuff was cut out because, it didn't really drive the story, but it's still good to enjoy. It's both of these are phenomenal. This I give a straight up 10 because shit, that was just funny as hell and blew me away. Both of these blew me away first time watching them, and this I've seen 2 or 3 times now. So that's that. So would I recommend these to friends? Obviously, I always do. Would I recommend to you? Yeah. If you like Stephen King films, this is for you. If you like dark comedy films, this is for you. If you aren't a fan of female leads, it's not for you. If you are, actually, I should say, if you have a weak stomach to this kind of shit, this ain't for you. If you don't like Paul Feig, it's not for you. If you want to try something new out, this is for you. If you want to, scare the shit out of your friend, this is for you. If you're just bored and have nothing else better to watch, these are for you. So I'll be back in a little bit and, see what happens.